What is up, everybody? This is Brian Martinez here, and welcome to one of my first videos that are outside of me doing projects IRL. This is my first gaming video, and I have decided to go ahead and post a video on Minecraft. Minecraft is actually one of my top favorite games. I've been a player of this game for around 10 years now, and I have always really had a very, very high amount of fascination towards it. So I thought, hey, let's go ahead and start a series on this. So I'm going to go ahead and start off a survival world series, and this is actually going to be a YouTube series because I have done previous survival series as well, and I've been the host of previous survival series worlds before as well. So, anyways, today I'm going to go ahead and bring to you guys a Minecraft video, and all hopes that you guys do enjoy. If you do enjoy and you find yourselves coming back to my channel, please go ahead and make sure to go ahead and leave a nice comment down below, drop a like on the videos, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those post notifications so you can see all of my upcoming videos, streams, and reminders as soon as they come out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get into the video here. So, this will be an unedited video as well, which means that you guys will see all of the reactions as soon as they were to go ahead and be released. So let's go ahead and get into it. You can see that I've got a couple of previous worlds from previous versions, and also from previous times that I've been playing as well. They will always be used for experimentals, or they will also be used as memories, or these are worlds that I keep up with commonly, and I will be showing you guys some tutorials on a few different worlds as well, on how to create some certain builds. So anyways, let's go ahead and create ourselves a new world. I'm going to do this on survival and easy mode, and we are going to make this a YouTube survival world series, just like this. We're going to head into the advanced tab, and I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to go ahead and turn on starting map. I'm going to turn on show coordinates and days played. And then I'm not going to include the bonus chest because I just want to go ahead and do this without the bonus chest. And we're not going to go ahead and make a super flat because a super flat is going to be super boring. So let's do this. Be careful when you swim. Elytra can be used to glide. Find them in end-city ships. I've never done that. So my main goal of this is going to be to beat Minecraft, and that's going to be super hard because I've never beaten Minecraft in my life here. So looks like we got to spawn in an oak forest. So we are right next to some wood immediately. So let's go ahead and definitely get some of that. Why did I not get that first block? It's a little bit weird. Because that's my third block. This should be 4, and then that's 5. I've broken 6 blocks, and I didn't get my first one. That's awfully weird, but okay. Oh no, because it fell down here. That's what it was. Come on, game. You're already messing around with me. You can see a little baby pig over there. So my goal mainly is going to be to find ourselves a good spawn and to go ahead and get myself a lot of good resources because I do not want to allow myself to do anything super bad, and I also don't want to get myself into a situation to where I'm going to be continuously dying every few seconds. So anyways, let's go ahead and make a bunch of good wood-related items. I'm going to turn all the wood into planks. We're going to grab ourselves a crafting table, make some sticks. So let's go ahead and do that there. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a wood pickaxe, some wood materials. So we're going to grab ourselves a wooden sword, a wooden pickaxe, and a wooden axe. So what we're going to do is we're also go and break the crafting table. I already see some cobblestone down here, so we're going to go ahead and grab some of this. This is right next to some water, though, so I need to be a little bit careful, especially if there are to be some things that come out from the water, specifically drowns, which there shouldn't be because there's not going to be any drowns that are going to be in caves. They are only found in oceanic territories, ocean-related territories. So I can hear a puppy. I can hear Buppers up here. Buppers! Hi! There he is. At the very least, he's not gonna hunt me. And I know that already as well because he would have tried to kill me already. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this mushroom here. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop it. And I'm mainly going to do that because I'm gonna go ahead and grab this wood. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to the west, which is exactly going to be towards where the sun will set at the very end of the day. Yeah, what are these? Leaf litter. That's interesting. Interesting concepts of those, if I'll be perfectly honest there. So looks like this is turning into a birch forest, and that is fine as well. Birch forests are not all that bad. Um, and then I can see some more oak forest in the distance there, in the middle distance there. So my main concern is going to be food. So I'm already starting to kill some beef and pork chops. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do that stuff. I did not see that I got lead there, or not lead, leather there. So let's go ahead and put that in my inventory for now. I see a sheep over here. We would definitely are gonna need sheep because I want to get a good bed before too long. And then another pig right here. Let's go ahead and continue traversing through here. Seeing a cave system right here. I'm not seeing any mobs inside, which is alright for the moment being. Ooh, looks like this forest is turning dark oak. Dark oak forests are a little bit of a task to get through, though. So I'm going to go ahead and climb to the top of the trees here. Just like this. Just climb onto the leaves. And you can do this. You can actually do this very, very easily. Go ahead and cross through a dark oak forest. So long as you don't fall, then you should be okay. So I need to be careful about how much stamina I'm spending. In this case, stamina. I need to be careful how much I'm sprinting as well because of my hunger. So Dark Oak Forest extends out for quite a while. It turns back into a birch, and then it goes ahead and returns to it being Dark Oak as soon as I am to go more this direction. I can see it in the distance. So let's go ahead and jump down. See another sheep over here. His wool is different. It's gray. So I'm not looking for gray, I'm looking for just white. White is going to be super simple because that's the most common. I also need to look for food. That's not going to be good if I don't find any at all. Oh, I accidentally did an emote. Oops. Oh, perfect. Perfect. There we go. We got ourselves a good start on that, which is awesome. Now, what I'm going to do is I need to find myself a good way to get some more cobblestone. I need to find some good fuel sources. And we'll be good from there because I cannot regenerate my HP, so I'm stuck at 9 hearts until I figure something out, or until I decide to heal myself and eat some food raw, which I don't want to do because, especially with chicken, if you eat food that is raw, you'll actually get poisoned for it, I believe. Um, and I see another little cave spot right here. There's a bunch of zombies in there, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stick around here. I see some coal. Very nice. That'll be very, very, very useful because I need this for food items. I'm going to climb up here as well. I'm going to grab some more cobblestone in the process of getting this coal. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff here. So I hope that it is a big source. It should be. There's no reason why it should not be a big source of coal. So coal is one of the top sources, especially because you need to have a very, very large amount of it. So I'm going to go ahead and trap myself in this little spot here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this coal, and I'm going to make sure that I do not mine too far outside of where I'm going to need to be. So let's go ahead and grab all of this. It's some more coal right here. So now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and plant down my crafting table, and I'm going to craft myself a furnace. So, and I can actually very quickly make a smoker as well, but we're not going to go ahead and waste time at it just yet. So, and if you guys are curious, I'm not used to playing a lot of survival worlds. It's mainly, not mainly creative that I play, but it's mainly worlds that don't have to do with me having to kill a lot of mobs, because I don't really like to play that way a lot. So, but it's no big deal. I can go ahead and tough it up and play through these kinds of worlds. Um, so if I craft another furnace, I can make a smoker, but I'm not going to right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bed, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant it down right here. There we go. And I'm gonna, just in case I end up doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm gonna actually come out real fast. I'm going to grab 2 blocks, just 2 random blocks nearby me. I'm going to go ahead and plant this right here, put this here, and then I'm going to put this little guy right there, just so that I do not end up having any uninvited friends coming into my place at night. The only things that can get in anyways, though, are baby zombies, which are not very likely to end up finding me. Um, so what I want to do now from this point is, let me go ahead and come into here. I need to craft some torches, which I do not know why I cannot craft torches. It's probably because of the fact that I have them unlocked, probably. Yep, I don't have them unlocked. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I just don't have them unlocked. That's what it is. That's what the gist of it is. Go ahead and just put those there. I'm gonna eat one of my steaks. They actually named it back to steaks. I remember in like when I was a lot younger that the old Minecraft actually used to call it steaks. The new one didn't. And now they actually named it back to steak, which is awesome. So looks like the muttons are still known as cooked muttons, and then probably the same with cooked pork chops and chicken. So which isn't a bad thing. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cook up my pork chops. It's just about nighttime, and I just reset my spawn point, which is perfect. Um, and then as soon as I sleep, the night should pass through. Um, and we'll go ahead and pull these out of the furnace, and I'll do the same thing as soon as I go ahead and pull this out. We'll put in the chicken. Yep, here we go, and we'll sleep here as soon as we get the opportunity. We're close. It's close to being nighttime now, so we'll go ahead and head to sleep in just a second. Another thing I'm going to do as well, I'm going to go ahead and just continue to mine out a little bit more cobblestone. And then if they're very lucky, I'll see if I can get some iron through doing this as well, because the iron will also be very, very, very handy. Ooh, some more coal. That's actually good. Oh yeah, especially because this source is probably going to be super, super big. We got some copper above, but I'm not going to collect that right now, because all that is going to do is take up inventory space. So, boom. Nice. So my wooden pickaxe just broke, and I hear a zombie right outside of my home. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. Okay. I just need to be a little bit silent here. I'm gonna go ahead and craft pickaxe. Yeah, there is a zombie right outside of where I am right now. There's a zombie right outside. Yeah, this will be a real issue if you don't go away. There we go. Got it. Sleeping through this night. And we are awake. It is daytime. Oh, I forgot to grab my coal out of there. That's okay. At the very least as well, we did get some more coal, which is nice. I'm gonna have a zombie going for me here. Skeleton. You. Crazy. Oh, that skeleton dropped his bow. That's actually rare. That's a very rare occurrence. A skeleton can actually very, very rarely drop his bow. Very, very rare indeed. So that is actually super great. Now the only thing I would need to do is I would need to find another bow that has higher amount of HP that I can actually repair in and fuse those two bows together to make a more healthy bow. So, and yes, I will not use it right away because of two reasons. One, I don't have any arrows. And two, of course, would be because of the fact that I can't really use it right away. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll continue to get some more food. And I will do my best to keep myself alive. So that's all we're going to mainly do for this episode here is to do that. Looks like we got some bees over here. I did see around 2 or 3 bee nests. Oh no, there's only one. But there's 2 bees in that nest. Right. Another one of you. Bye-bye. Okay. So me sprinting around a lot is starting to deplete my hunger. So there's a bunch of wolves over here. Aww. Well, I can't tame you because I don't have bones. Well, I technically do have bones, and I could tame him if I wanted to, or I could try to tame him if I wanted to. But I know that I probably shouldn't if I don't want to waste them all. So I see a jungle. And jungles are actually my favorite biomes. But I'm not going to go check it out right now because I'm exploring more here. And, ooh, some more stone, like another little stone area here. That's very nice. Oh, ravine! And I see some iron in there. That might actually be super, super beneficial. The only issue is I don't have any safe way of getting down there other than tanking damage. So I'm not going to go down there right away. It is unless if I can find myself a good way to stock up on a bunch of materials up here and go ahead and get down that way. So let me go ahead and do that actually. We'll make ourselves a stone shovel. And the best thing is I do have a stone pickaxe, so I can actually mine iron. So and depending on how you guys want to mine and stuff like that, the only thing that I'm going to say is if you mine a lot, the HP of your tools are going to drop horrendously. So actually, I know a good way to get down here. Just break this little spot right here. Oh, I need to put a block there because I cannot allow do that. There we go. Nice. And we are in. This water is going to flow everywhere, though. That's going to be a big issue. We don't want this water to flow everywhere. We want it to flow only certain places. So we'll do that like that. And that'll be our way out of here. So let's go ahead and grab the iron that's down here. There is some on the floor. And then I'll need to build up to get to some other sources. Here's another source right here. It looks like this one is going to have 5. Maybe more. Nope, just 5. Darn. Okay. That's not bad, but more than 5 is going to be what we're shooting for. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and build up to this source. And let me eat another mutton, because I ate my chicken earlier, so let me go ahead and eat my mutton. I can see some more coal, but I'm not going to go for the coal right away. So, oh, come on. Not very big sources at all. I can see another source up here. Okay, let's go ahead and do this here. Build up a little bit more. One more block. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Come on. I'm getting really, really unlucky with these sources, dude. I'm getting really unlucky with the sources. We'll keep the dirt there. I honestly have nothing better to do with the dirt, in all realness. So I do need to build that up there. Ooh, got a little cave here also. Lots of zombies though. Okay, I'm backing away. I'm backing away. At least for a moment until they can come out and fight me. But at the same time also, sword is a very, very low amount of HP, so we're going to make another one. And these zombies are probably going to be more than tempted to come out and fight me. Oh yeah, I see them over there. That's exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. Yep, there goes a sword. Okay, some more coal. Lots more coal. More coal, more iron. Let's go ahead and make some more torches and go a little deeper into this cave here. We'll make a good 16 here. See some more iron right there as well. Some more iron and coal. Looks like the cave is going higher. I don't want to go higher. I want to go lower in the cave. I'm already pretty low, actually. We're at Y40 at the moment. And for me to find a lot of the good resources, I need to go down to Y30. So already, actually, I am pretty dang low. So I do want to go ahead and make sure that I have a way to get out of here. Jeez. That's a very big coal source. A very, very big coal source. Which is good, too. It's very good. And there's iron under it. Let's go. Nice. Oh, man. Yeah, very large sources right here. So, and that is really good, too. It's good to have a lot of good sources that have a lot of this stuff here. So let's go ahead and definitely continue with getting some more of this. Okay, how much do we have now? 22 iron. And how much coal do we have? 41. 41's a good amount. That's a very, very good amount. It had to get rid of it because of the water being there, but yeah, it's fine. That's okay. Oh, there is a witch in here! And I got another zombie to come out. I'm actually shivering a little bit. It's a little cold in my room. I'm shivering a little bit. I started shivering as soon as I saw the witch. Is it getting darker? Yes, it is. I need to be a little careful now at this point. So, and then somewhere down here also I need to make my bed. I need to put my bed somewhere down here, just so that I am not continuously fighting against a bunch of mobs at night here. Alright, hang on. Where are those mobs at? I put another torch down, I'm going a little deeper into here. There's another ravine. I think they might have actually fallen. They might have actually fell. Yeah, because they couldn't possibly climb up here. I'm not trying to put the torch right there, I'm trying to put it up there. There we go. Okay. Yep, so it is starting to get darker upon the surface there. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and build a little spot, and I'm just gonna make it out of dirt, mainly. Only make a little base to where only I can be in here. So yeah, nothing can get in. I'm gonna put a torch right there. And I'm gonna actually ensure that nothing can get in too. And I'm gonna put some blocks right here, like that. So yeah, nothing should be able to get in here. And then I'm gonna also do the same thing I did as last night, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. So I'm actually no, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a bed down and sleep. I'm sleeping through this night here. Here we go. We will actually keep the base of that spot. We will keep that there. But I am going to start going other places here. I can hear skeletons. They're on the other side of this wall. Oh, I made it back up to the top. That's fascinating. Oh, okay. Nope. No, 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 no. There's Creeper following me. Oh, he's not following me anymore. He's just above me. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Here's what I'm gonna do now. How long am I recording? 20 minutes. We're around 30 now. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and first off, I'm gonna eat some more food. But I am going to go ahead and say that this is a pretty darn good episode here. I'm gonna go ahead and make some more torches. I'm gonna keep recording for just a little longer. Let's see. I am going to also. Oh, there's some more iron right there. I didn't actually see that. I did not see that, I kid you not. I do need to start smelting some of this iron, though, especially if I'm going to go down into the lower reaches of the caves. And continue looking for more resources. I'm going to get that piece of dirt there. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to start smelting out some of this iron. We've got 24 now. We've got a good 24 pieces of iron. We still got to get a little over half a stack of coal. We got 4 over half a stack. So we are actually pretty darn good right now. And this will be what it is here. So, alrighty. So, I'm going to go ahead and mainly start with the iron right away, just so that I can go ahead and get a few different things here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this iron, and this iron I'm going to use to craft a water bucket, or not really a water bucket, but just a bucket, and then I'll have to fill it with water. So let's do that. Well, actually, also, I need to use it to craft a iron pickaxe. because that's also going to be super handy. I'm going to go ahead and do this here. Have those put there. I'm going to make the wood that I got into planks, just so that I have a little more space in my inventory. Have my shovel stored in there. I'm going to storm a bow in here for now as well, because we don't need that right away. Alright, so let's go ahead and make an iron pickaxe now. There we go. So now I have an iron pickaxe. I'm only going to prioritize using the iron pick for resources like gold, diamonds, and other things that go a little higher on the list. Not for cobblestone, because cobblestone I'm going to mainly use a stone pickaxe. Deep slate, I'm going to mainly use a stone pickaxe. And coal, iron, copper, and resources that go down into those levels, I'm going to use a stone pickaxe. And then as soon as I find diamonds, the first thing I'm going to craft is a diamond pickaxe, so I can mine obsidian, and so that I can mine ancient debris if we are to go into the nether. So let's definitely go ahead and grab those, and then I think I'll go ahead and end off the recording there. So, and I'm actually going to go ahead and mine out this little bit here. And I can actually hear the lava nearby, if I'll be perfectly honest. I can hear a little bit of lava nearby. So I just need to be very, very careful of what I'm doing and not do something ridiculously stupid. Because if I do, I will die. So I'm going to go ahead and just clog up those spots just so that nothing can get in. I am staying in here for a pretty significant amount of time while I'm waiting for this to smelt. But here's what I'm going to do next as well, because I can actually make this a little bit more efficient on myself. I'm going to craft a furnace, or a second furnace anyways. I'm going to come out of my base, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and, what is it? I'm going to go ahead and head up to the surface over here. Do two things. One, I'm going to go fill up my water bucket and get some water in there. And two, I'm also going to go ahead and grab myself some more wood. And then we'll be good to go from there as well. So I'm going to grab some more wood for two reasons. One, I'm going to use 4 pieces of wood to craft a smoker with the furnace. That's why I made the second furnace, is to craft a smoker. Smokers are actually super, super efficient, and it also makes it to where I don't have to waste quite as much time waiting for a furnace to finish with smelting materials than I would with having to do that. So, and it does require a few other materials if I want to do this, make this even better for myself and craft a blast furnace, which is going to be even quicker at smelting things. So, because the smoker is efficient for cooking food, and the blast furnace is efficient for smelting ores, for smelting raw ores. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and craft the smoker. There we go. And my furnace is done, which is awesome. So now in here, what I can do is I can actually place around 8 stone in there, and I can go ahead and cook the rest of my food in here. And then we can even do the same thing in the furnace as well. The smoker will cook a lot faster, and you can see that as well. The smoker is cooking really, really fast. Is it starting to get dark already? No, it's not too dark, but it is starting to get a little bit darker. Didn't mean to use the iron pick for that, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. I'm gonna destroy the smoker real fast. I'm gonna set those in there. I'm gonna set my muttons that I got in there. I didn't kill any more chickens, unfortunately, so that's okay. Got some beef. And let's go ahead and wait for the smoker to finish. Reset my spawn point. And wait for those to finish. And then we'll be good to go. And then pretty quick also, I'll start using shields as well. Well, actually, I can craft a shield right now. That's probably what I should do. And I'm not going to use the shield right away because I want my map in my offhand. So at the very least, we do have it, though, just in case we need it. And those muttons are now done, which is awesome. All right, so I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end it off for today. I'm gonna also continue working on some more survival worlds, trying to see if I can better up my stuff here. But I will not resume this until I start my next recordings. So thank you everybody so much for watching this recording. If you did enjoy, please make sure to go down below, drop a like, subscribe, and get yourselves notified by turning on those post notifications. As of for right now, I am signing off of this world for the time being, and we'll see you next time. Good night and good day.